Okay, round 3. So we had to restart the server a bit. Not restart the server, we started restarting the map. It was that people wanted to build up Ubers and all that kind of stuff. Teams are very, very serious for fun game, but you know, it's all cool and that. But yeah, so hopefully we've got more time to build up Ubers, all cool for everybody. The other thing is, what I'd like to say is that the KJK need to only win one more game to win the match. So the FDSB need to hold this game, win their next attack, to at least get to a stalemate, and which we do a special stalemate round of attacking and timers, technical shit. Man, what do you think is going on in this match, man?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, both teams have had a little bit of time to settle in, but, you know, obviously KJK are, as far as I remember, one of the only teams that we've actually seen so far hit E and win it. And, you know, I don't want to try and, you know, foreshadow, but if the previous games have been anything to go by, it might not be good news for the FDSB. Unless they can, you know, definitely get, you know, if they can keep their teamwork going really nicely, they might be able to hold it. But, like I said, I think they are up against a slightly more skilled team. Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean, you know, saying about capping here, I mean, the only other team that's managed to cap E was, I think, Tenacious N, which is an epic foreshadowing. Oh, them and the Hearts of Steel. So yeah, that's an idea. That's the thing. So you know, if the KJK win basically 2 pushes, that's gonna be, you know, feather in their cap. They won 2 pushes in their game so far. Yeah, I kind of agree. It's kind of a shame that, you know, maybe the FDSB are going out early, but maybe they can, you know, pull this game back with 3 wins in a row. Can be done. But yeah, one thing I will say about the KJK, they are a slightly slower moving team. The FDSB are blazing skills. They literally come out the gates and start bashing stuff up.
Yeah, I mean, that attack last round, I was very surprised after such a good start that the FDSB didn't manage to pull off. I mean, especially Alpha Zero, his sentry work coming out of the gate from Blue, that was really, really nicely done. But yeah, just looking now at the KJK, they have definitely they are planning ahead now, and this doesn't look like good news for the FDSB. This is a very quick cap of B.
Jeebus, yeah, they planned. They might use pens and paper. Gee, that was the quickest cap of B we have ever seen. 10 minutes on the clock. This is looking disastrous. Party Marty Man, stop spamming the chat. Don't make me mute you again. But anyway, 10 minutes on the clock here, and the FDSB are struggling to cope with the rapid advance of the KJK. I mean, right now, literally, Kerouac is going, "Move, bitch, get out the way!" Right, and just blaring all over the place. What do you think, you know, the FDSB needs to be doing here? Because one of the things I'm thinking is that, you know, I think a good central defense is required, but perhaps maybe some commando work to break those enemy lines a bit. Well, you know, getting behind them a bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, one thing we haven't actually seen so far is a very good defensive scout. We haven't seen that at all in any of these games. And I mean, like you said, we're such a, you know, the KJK are quite a slow-moving team. And I think something like, if you could get a good scout out, they might be able to pull something out of the bag. But obviously, it's going to need some really good work, and also for red heavies not to get random crits.
Yeah, one thing I've been seeing, I mean, I saw that last blue attack on the point. It was like 3 medics, 1 heavy, really? And then, you know, the medics were getting that from, we were in the wrong place. We need to run, and then one of them did manage to get over, and then get immediately killed by crit bullets. Shame. But yeah, I think that's maybe a case of the admin class getting a little bit uppity and thinking they can do everything. Right now, though, I mean, looking a little bit all calm on the Western Front right now. I mean, we haven't seen much from the KJK. They're not moving up as confidently as before.
Yeah, I have to say, this game really does look like it is coming down to just who has the most heavies. I don't know what it is, but like the heavy really kind of has been the star of this game, and it's not usually a class that I'd personally use for this map. I mean, you know, like I said, this map is quite long. You've got to get around lots of different areas. And, you know, I wouldn't personally go for a heavy. I'd go for perhaps soldier, something like that, where you can jump around and move quickly. But, yeah, heavy has actually been working wonders for both teams. And as it is, FDSB have 2 and KJK have 1. And FDSB are managing to hold C with that, I think.
I think the thing is that the heavies love the cramped, closed environment. It's great territory for them. Means they're always in short to at worst medium range, which is ideal for their miniguns, and they can just ambush people. I mean, look right there. Ambush who gets around the corner. The sentry's not a great line of sight. Although, oh, is that a medic chain? Oh, that's some dangerous shit right there. But I don't think it came off so well. Oh, after all that, Piers gets in behind with the crit stab. That was, oh man, that could have been disastrous there, but Artemis just couldn't land that last hit to get the second chain up and running. And then the irony is that Piers, a medic, takes it away. That was, oh boy. But right now they're 6 minutes 40, and you know, still the FDSB are defending very nicely. I mean, you know, they could just bring this game back a bit. I mean, the biggest difference I'm finding, I'm not seeing much engineer work from the KJK. I'm just not. Okay, a little bit, but we've seen.
Say that, yeah. There is work, but it's a little. It's not the most ideal, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah.
It's the general rule of don't build all in the same place.
Yeah, this is the problem. I mean, they've got like 2 engineers in D, and that's completely the wrong place. They're going to go D round to C to get to it. This might be actually a real problem. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Unambitious Hoovy. Ooh, just killing people off there. But are they about to cap C here? But, oh yeah, that's a strong push. Only crits or Gaben will save them now. Someone bring out the lock and load with crits.
It does seem like this is how all of the KJK's attacks go. You know, sometimes they'll be quite slow, aside from obviously that previous B, which was just a complete decimation of red. But the KJK, they seem to, they bide their time and they pile up in a good group, and it works really nicely. And like you said, you know, the only thing that can really stop them is just a massive bunch of crits.
Well, oh, here goes the Uber. Unambitious Hoovy. I have to say, the Unambitious Hoovy and who's his medic? I can't remember. Mobile Goodness. Those guys have been really spearheading the KJK game. They have been very, very valuable additions to the team. Right now, though, Artemis there as a heavy. Nice work, actually, heavying it up. And, you know, they're holding this point. It's 8 minutes on the clock, though. But he is now on the threat. I mean, I can't tell how this game's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well, like, KJK had a lot of time to take C, and it did take them a long time to get it. And they've got much less time than they did for that point to get D. I mean, you know, they're basically 4 minutes down from where they were. And, you know, if the FDSB can hold for 4 minutes here, and then even if D was capped 4 minutes for E, they might actually be able to pull off a very good defensive win. But as it's looking, there's some E-point shenanigans, and it's not looking like the KJK are really trying too hard to keep themselves on that point.
Well, the thing I'm seeing here is actually it's that engineer build-up around the DA area, which is really giving the KJK their game. They are nice prepared for D, but they just couldn't nail it, and you know, that's where a lot of their strength is coming from right now. It's the fact that they can get to the front. And this is what we've seen from the previous teams. We haven't been seen from the previous teams. The previous teams haven't got an engine in place. They couldn't get to the front so quickly, and have been losing their offense games. Unambitious Hoovy there, though. You know, that's the way you do it. Just block the area from D and make sure they can't get to E. Hoovy, did you fall off the side? I think he did. Oh dear. Oh, he's sad, dude.
It's looking now like this might be a win on E. I think this is the first time where we've seen a skip a point full win. Oh, no. Saying that. nicely brought back. I think Betamax and Artemis were definitely the spearheaders for that one.
I like the way Artemis, like, there's a heavy popping out. Yeah, I'm going to take point D. Artemis Uber's up. Oh, okay, nope. But here's the problem right there. I mean, they're trying to attack that D area from the wrong angle. You know, they've got heavies coming in from the long angle and demos coming in from the short angle, which is all backwards, really. But again, though, this is looking tricky because there's constant pressure on point D, massive pressure on point E. I think it's going to be a shutout game for the KJK.
Yeah, I think after all of the defense attempts, it's valiant, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a win for the KJK. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. That was nicely done there from the KJK. 3 straight wins in a row. They go through to the semi-finals versus, I can't remember. I believe they're up against Hearts of Steel, I think. Okay, now it's time for our after-match assessment with MVPs. Okay, I mean, first thing I would like to say is that this was easily one of the best played games of Steel we ever had. I know the FDSB lost in straight sets, but they absolutely played to their hearts out, and they added a great job actually getting on with that game.
Yeah, I'd say it's difficult to put it into words, but it's like sort of the most well-played losses that we've seen. I think, you know, they, like you said, they played to their fullest, and you know, there were definitely points there where they could have quite easily pulled it off had there not been, obviously, you know, random crits or a well-timed Uber. Obviously, you know, when you're up against medics like Mobile Goodness and Piers and Sergio Source, I mean, that is a pretty formidable medic lineup right there. And you know, as with many of these things, you know, any other team I think would have fallen to the FDSB quite easily. I think as well, you know, even possibly like Hearts of Steel or Awesome Egyptians, I think they would have really struggled to fight against the FDSB.
Okay, we're back from our deliberations, and my nomination for MVP goes to Unambitious Hoovy for excellent all-round performance and general ass-kicking. I mean, seriously, anytime you needed a point taken, he was there. Medics loved him because he was a reliable performer. You know, it was really a treat to watch this guy. You know, good example to Hoovy kind. There aren't many Hoovy, really good Hoovy players out there. His Moxers are of noob class, but this guy pretty much says, no, he is not noob class. He will kill you. And also mentioned to Mobile Goodness there for pretty much being mostly his medic buddy for the entire time. So behind every good heavy is a good medic as well.
I think we've done this once before, and it feels bad in a way to sort of put all the MVPs onto one team. But I think I said it enough times. Sergio Source, just really just nice medic work all the way through. And like I said, it's admirable to see someone who knows how to press middle click, and that's really nice to see. But also a little shout out as well to Haley Straza. Really nice scout work, I think, in the second round or possibly the first round as well. Just great scout work, just nipping around and sort of cleaning up, very epic killer style, but it worked really nicely.
Yep. Well, anyway, thank you very much, guys. We had a really fun day today. I mean, seriously, these were two high-profile teams going against each other, and it was a real treat to watch. And these some pro strats coming out here. I mean, I love some of the moves the FDSB made. I really did. They were just taking points completely under the nose of the KJK. It was really fun to watch. Anyway, thank you very much. My name is the TFC Public Affair. Have good games and good luck.
Peace out.